A way for him to appeal to young and independent voters as we count down the days until Election Day.
Well, as we legalize it, I start to agree a lot more.
Former President Donald Trump suggested he supports legalizing marijuana in Florida. He posted on Truth Social Saturday, quote, "Whether people like it or not, this will happen through the approval of the voters, so it should be done correctly." Amendment 3 will be on the November ballot. It's the proposal to legalize recreational marijuana in the state.
Welcome back to the Angry American. Guess what? Trumpy's back in the chronic. Yo, Trump, pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. Listen, Trump just posted on Truth Social his support for legalizing weed. Let's get right to the post over here on Truth Social. It says, "As everyone knows, I was and will be again the most respected law and order president in U.S. history. We will take our streets back by being tough and smart on violent and other types of crime." In Florida, like so many other states that have already given their approval, personal amounts of marijuana will be legalized for adults with Amendment 3. Whether people like it or not, this will happen through the approval of the voters, so it should be done correctly. We need the state legislature to responsibly create laws that prohibit the use of it in public spaces so that we do not smell marijuana everywhere we go, like we do in many of the Democrat-run cities. At the same time, someone should not be a criminal in Florida when this is legal in so many other states. We do not need to ruin lives and waste taxpayer dollars arresting adults with personal amounts of it on them, and no one should grieve a loved one because they died from fentanyl-laced marijuana. We will make America safe again. I think Trump's taking the smart approach on this. It's going to happen, and it just needs to be regulated just like they do alcohol or cigarettes. Just do it, because it's not going anywhere. People enjoy doing it, and they should be allowed to enjoy doing it. I mean, it's no different than drinking beer or smoking cigarettes. It's just something that you do to relax or whatever it does for you, you know what I mean? So I think he's taking the right approach, because taking the hard line on this would be dumb and foolish and somewhat, hypocritical for a lot of people that are taking a hard line stance on this. I got another little video to show you. Somebody, and you can barely hear him, they post a question about marijuana. Here's his response.
People going to prison for marijuana.
Yeah.
Harris supports rescheduling marijuana and also says that no one should go to prison for marijuana offense.
So if you couldn't hear it, he was asking about, what do you think about sending people to jail or prison for marijuana? What do you think? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, as we legalize it, I start to agree a lot more, because, it's being legalized all over the country. Florida has something coming up. I'll be making a statement about that fairly soon. But as we legalize it throughout the country, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, it's awfully hard to have people all over the jails that are in jail right now for something that's legal. So I think, obviously, there's a lot of sentiment to doing that. Yeah, please.
So anyway, the point is here, guys, no matter which side of the fence you fall on, he's right about it. It's going to get passed. That Amendment 3 is going to get passed down in Florida. So you're just going to have to deal with it. Just make sure that you regulate it properly, because it can be a big problem for society if everybody's high all the time. I mean, let's get that straight. You can't be high all the time. I mean, it's not conducive to a productive society. Do it in your free time. What's that? Thank God it's Friday. Everybody's working for the weekends. Do it at home. Relax and do whatever you want to do at home. Nobody gives a shit. You know what I mean? But I think he's right on. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Tell me how you feel about it in the comments. I think he's taking the right approach to this whole mess, just like he did with the whole abortion thing. He took the right stance. He sent it back to the states. He's like, let the people that live there decide what they want to do. And that's what's happening with Amendment 3 here in Florida. You just let the people decide. It's up to them. I mean, if they want it legal, let it be legal. It's not going to hurt anybody as long as they do it responsibly, just like you do anything in your life. The key to life is moderation, folks. Get that straight. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think he took the right stance on it. Do something for the angry American. like the video, comment down below. I want to hear what you think about this whole weed thing. I know you got an opinion. Put it in the comments down below. That helps with the algorithm. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, because it's just going to get a whole lot crazier before it gets better. Peace out.
I learned about kids jumping on my lap, and I love kids jumping on my lap.